Well, hey, it's been a minute. Actually, it's been about 10 months since I put a video up on YouTube, and that's longer than I've ever been quiet before. And so we're going to take a few minutes to talk about what's next for this channel. We're going to be talking about the book. Yes, spoiler alert, it's nearly here. Also, stick around for the end of the video because I'm introducing a project that I've been wanting to do forever, and I am going to need your help. All right, the book. Most of you know that I spent the previous year producing the manuscript of The Tangled Web on my Substack. Now, this is just a proof copy you see here. That's why we have the ugly little banner across the side. But this book is a compendium of all my mystery writing knowledge. Every trick you see on this channel is now written down in black and white in a clear, simple, step-by-step order that lets you craft a mystery from start to finish. It's my opus, it's my masterwork, and it has absolutely been kicking my butt. Editing this book honestly took a great deal longer than I expected. And then I made cover art, which I'm kind of proud of. And then I did something that might have been kind of stupid. I decided to format the book myself. This took forever, and maybe the project that finally forces me to admit to myself that, yeah, I am a control freak. Now, don't get me wrong, I love the way the formatting turned out. Let's just take a little look. We've got icons that call out key concepts, like this one here in chapter 6, where we talk about the core questions mysteries address. Okay, here's how this chapter starts. Just why are mysteries so fascinating? Why can we never get enough of them? If you ask most mystery readers, they'll probably tell you that the irresistible pull of a whodunit keeps them coming back again and again. But in fact, who isn't the only question mysteries must resolve. There are 3 big questions at the heart of any mystery. Who done it? Why done it? What are we going to do about it? Who is not enough? Sure, this is the question readers tend to focus on, the one that's answered at the story's climax and which gives the genre its jocular nickname. But all 3 must be answered in order to leave the reader feeling satisfied. I've got icons marking the mystery writing terms we're defining, terms like incompetence alibi, time shifting, and of course, suspect subplot. This is one of my favorite things about the book, helping the reader to develop a comprehensive vocabulary of mystery writing concepts so they can understand how plots fit together and deploy those concepts when writing. And just to make things easier, I put in a handy glossary at the back. There's also a helpful checklist in the back to help you work through the book's advice while plotting your mystery, because really, what is a book without at least a couple of appendices? And I've got icons marking key twists, classic plot twists like the mastermind or the guilty group that you can take and make your own. I've also got tables, graphics. Here's one of my favorite pages showing a spreadsheet I'd use to plot the clues for my mystery. Here I plotted out the basics of a mystery in which a famous trapeze artist is killed when someone tampers with her rigging. And then I showed you not only exactly what clues I'd use to trap her killer, but also how I'd hide each one of those clues in plain sight. Formatting or no formatting, I love this book. I'm so grateful I got the opportunity to write it. I am especially grateful to everyone out there who cheered me on, who told me that they wanted the book, who asked questions and made comments and subscribed to my Substack. This book absolutely would not exist without you, and I cannot wait to put it into your hands. And that's going to happen in just a few weeks. On July 29th, the book will be available for purchase. I'm going to be sharing more about it with you over the next few weeks, about the ethos behind it, about why I think it can help mystery writers, and about the special tips that you'll only find within. But I promised you a special project, and this is actually something I've been wanting to do for like a year. I'm going to be doing a video that I'm calling Can I Plot a Mystery in One Day? Just using the techniques in this book, I'm going to try to take an idea from hook to full outline within 1 8-hour period. And here's how you can help me. I'm not going to choose the hook for this book. You're going to. If you have an idea for a hook, drop it into the comments and I'll have my husband choose one of these for me to develop into an entire mystery outline. Okay, couple of rules. In the time frame I've got, I can't really do much research. So if you want to drop 5th century France into the comments, well, you might get lucky. You might stumble into one of my weird little pockets of esoteric knowledge. But you'll probably stand a better chance choosing something a little more mainstream. Now, when I say hook, I'm talking about the world the story inhabits. And for books, there are generally 3 types of hooks. Time and place hooks, like, again, 5th century France or modern day Italy. Industry hooks, like the legal profession or the knitting profession. And invented hooks, like a world of vampires or a world of ghosts. Any of these are fair game, but just bear in mind that I'm going to have my hubby weed out the ones that would be too research heavy to be outlined in a single day. Then I'm going to have him choose a hook, stick it into this envelope right here, and I'll open it up on camera and get to work. I'll start off with the steps in chapter 2 of the Tangled Web because you're doing the step in chapter 1 for me. That one's about choosing your hook. Chapter 2 is all about fleshing out that hook and finding all the cool little nuggets of gold it will allow you to mine. Then I'll move on to chapter 3, which helps you design your sleuth, and you get the idea. We're going to see if after one day, that is 8 hours, I can boil the entire thing down to a nice, tidy outline for a mystery I would want to write. First few chapters are going to be big fun, and the last few are gonna get kind of crazy. Okay, before you jump down to the comments to post your ideas, let me give you a brief overview of what's happening with this channel from here on out, and with all my online content. First, with the Tangled Web ready to launch, I'm going to restart my Substack and begin producing chapters for my next book, The Tangled Web Twists the Plot, which is all about categorizing every single plot twist I know, showing you how they work and how you can put them to service in your own story. I'm also going to be doing something new for my Substack subscribers. For the rest of the summer, I'm hosting Friday Night Writes, where we'll sprint on Zoom from 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 EST. The first of these is going to be this Friday, the 11th, for all of my Substack subscribers, so that includes both those who are paying and those who are on the free plan. I've been really looking forward to this, and I can't wait to look you guys in the eyes on Zoom and share a little writing time. Second, I am going to be making more videos on this channel, but I'm not going to overpromise. I really want to make sure that my deliveries on Substack are very, very consistent, and also that I have time for my own fiction. So I will try to hit a weekly video here, but I think it's more likely to be bi-weekly for some time. Okay, hit me up with your hook ideas. And if you're still watching, thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I could not do any of this without you. You are the ones who give it meaning and make it worthwhile. I am so excited about the work I get to do over the next few months, and I can't wait to share it with you.